starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so hopefully it's gone live. So this is going to be, well, I don't know yet. This could be an every week occurrence on the Fish and Chip Friday. We'll see how it goes. I haven't done this for so long now, and as always, they've changed everything around. So I've got quite a few people in. It doesn't tell me how many's watching, other than I've got loads of people saying hello. Other than no, that was 30 minutes ago. So, can you hear me? That's the main thing. You're looking good, mate, says Yogi. Phil, Poloski, Bengal Burt. Yeah, so can you hear me? Because this has always been the problem. When I do these live shows, never know. The sound is good. So that's the main thing. The sound's good. Okay, so I haven't done this for a long time. I'm a bit out of practice, I suppose. And I'm using something I've used before. Harvey says no, but everybody has to say yes. So that's good enough for me. So, Fish and Chip Friday Q&A. I'll be honest, I haven't got any questions yet. So, if you've got a question, what is interesting, the comment thing I got here, it goes really quick. So I might have to backtrack on some stuff on there in a moment. So today, Friday, Fish and Chip Friday, and guess what? I had fish and chips tonight, but not from Cats, not from the Black Ball or the golf club. I had it out of a box tonight. Not the same, I don't think. Had some chips from Allen's, fish from somewhere, probably Tesco's, I suppose. And I had some mushy peas. Not the same, really, is it? But anyway, Fish and Chip Friday. Yogi said he's had a kebab. And Brian said it's freezing. I know, because my daughter sent me a photograph yesterday, sorry, of snow up in Chesterfield. And I think some places have got snow and some places haven't got snow. Steve said he's had a curry. Paul, we had a British tapas in Trevi's. That's good. So today, it's 21 today in the shade. It wasn't too bad. It's a bit windy, I must say. The sun sort of come out. The weather's on the change now. It did look like it was going to rain. Now, I did know my friend down at Alcatraz, Andy, he won't be watching this, but he said it rained down there. But thankfully, as far as I know, it ain't rain, unless it's raining at the moment outside, but I don't think it is. I think when I come down the stairs, the sky looked pretty clear, to be honest, but a bit windy. So the temperatures at the weekend probably will be about the same. Phil said he's had a beer. Yeah, so good to be back in the Oysters on a Sunday night. But I thought I'd do it because Sunday, obviously, is free sticker Sunday. And I thought I'd do Fish and Chip Friday Q&A. No, I haven't got any questions as such. But saying that, I have got a book full here of questions that I've done over the years. So I might refer through that later on. It's just interesting to know. It doesn't say on there. Oh, sorry, I can see it now. I got 33 in the house. I think what it doesn't do is it doesn't tell me if I've got any likes, other than I can see Yogi's giving me the thumbs up there. So what I'm going to do, I love this thing. I've got sound effects on there. I mean, this is another one. I can only presume if I do things like that, and somebody's at the door, but not really. I love it. I love it. Right. Can't keep doing that. Let's go back to the let's go back to the comments. So Yogi's just put up a question there. What's the latest on the non-lucrative visa situation? Um, if he, obviously Chris from UPSTICKS is the man to speak to. But at the moment, you probably hearing all about the 90-day thing because that was in the press for the past couple of weeks. And as far as I know, it's all rumours as always. It's some of the Spanish ministers who like to make a name for themselves, do a bit of shouting out. But as far as I know, it hasn't gone. It's got to go to the main government. And what they do every month, they have like an agenda. They put through things that is going to benefit them more than anybody else. And if it doesn't get put through, it gets put back to another month. So no doubt the 90-day thing won't start again now until probably about next year sometime, maybe. So I'll be saying I've got 23 likes. So that's good. So I've got 23 likes. I've got 40 in the house. That's even amazing. I'm not expecting. I thought Friday night. What's Friday night? No football is there. Robert said mushy peas didn't survive the trip across the pond. You don't really get mushy peas in the States, do you really, Rob? Tell us about the new tech shop. Steve's working he's working his socks off. Poor old Steve. I went there to see Steve today for about 5 minutes because he was rushed off his feet. Man, he was on the front counter. They're really busy, which is really good to see. He did get locked in the shop tonight because Mandy didn't want him to get out to get all the work finished. Yeah, it's coming on. I think he's coming on fine. Yeah, which is great to see. And he's saying, what services do they offer? Yogi, don't ask me those questions because it's fixing things, isn't it? Like computers, phones, obviously laptops. But what he don't do printers. He wants to stay clear of printers. So Derek's you need to do a free mug Sunday. Oh, hang on. Oh, what's that mean? Recording stopped for free plan. The recording has stopped due to free plan limitations. You can continue your broadcast. Just notice that the rest of the broadcast will not be recorded. Okay. It's all right. When you use these free things, there's always little limitation. I think what it is, it's still working, but it's not recorded, so I can't use this later on. But it's recorded. I take it it's recorded on YouTube, so I don't really understand what that's about. Right, here we go. No, I ain't doing no mugs, even though I've got loads above my head. I've been watching you for 6 years, and you promised a video on solar. On solar and pool cleaning. Derek, I can assure you, I think I did a pool cleaning video a couple of years ago. Check it out. But the solar thing ain't happening. But funny enough, I went past a house this afternoon. God, the whole roof was covered in solar panels. The floodlights have got solar panels on that. So obviously he didn't want to use no electric at all. But to be honest, just Spain's not with it yet. I mean, even the solar farms that are all around us, they're not even owned by Spain. They're owned by the Chinese, and that's the way it is here in Spain. Unfortunately, I put out a couple of feelers to a couple of solar companies. Obviously, they're all really keen. When I say, "Oh, I'm interested," but when I say, "Oh, can I make a video?" and they all back off. Well, I wonder why, myself personally, because the bank's quite happy to flog me solar panels. But I ain't got much more longer to live, really. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if any solar panel company will let me video them. I mean, I've had a couple of friends say that I can video their solar panels, which is nice. I've got I've got Harvey. He's got a mate of his that's got some solar panels. He's quite happy. There's another couple I did meet. I'll go through some of the questions as I'm babbling. So that's good. So I've got something to talk about now. I've got 28 in the house. So the 40's dropped down to 28 already. Yeah. So my ears are blocked up. So yeah, there's another couple that's I think they paid about $5,000. They own a holiday home here, and they're just having the panels fitted in now. So I said to them, I'll contact them again probably at end of next year, and we'll see what sort of savings they've made, if they made any savings at all. Obviously, they've had to pay out the outlay, but so the solar panel video is never going to get done. Obviously people are interested about heating their pools with solar. From what I've heard from other people, that they get the name slated now, and they said it's a waste of money. But hey, I haven't got solar on my pool, so I can't really say about that. But that's what some people told me. But like I said before, I'm always open for people that, if I want me to video their places, get a bit more information, I'm happy to do it. So, Derek, go through my playlist. There is a pool clean. I think me and Steve did a whole hour on it. Right, Steve Stays asked, is there many dog strays wandering around Campusel and the Campo as people keep posting? No, I'll be honest. Dog stray. I mean, what happens if there's a dog? I mean, obviously, whoever that dumps dogs, they all know that the English are a soft touch. They bring a dog in. There's a dog compound just down the road, run by the council. I think they got over 100 dogs, and there's numerous dog charities all around the Mercia region that take in dogs. There's no dogs roaming around, so you ain't got to worry about that, Steve. And obviously the posts that you're probably seeing on Facebook at the moment are the dog haters. Thankfully, it's not many of them. It's just a couple old didgeridoos that don't like animals. I mean, there's worse things that need to be talked about than dog wee or dog poo than round about that. Right. What are the costs of a good standard of living in Campusol, Spain? Has it gone up recently? Well, obviously, cost of living everywhere around the world has gone up. Obviously, here it's gone up as well. Obviously, the cost of living is well down from obviously the UK. I mean, you can still go out for a good price meal. Obviously, food's gone up. I mean, I bought some tea bags tonight. I think I bought 80 tea bags for nearly 10 quid. I can't remember paying that sort of price. I think I used to pay about €4. So those, I mean, and of course, tea bags are one of the things that I can do without Heinz baked beans, or even worse, I can do without Kit Kats. But tea bags is one of the hardest things because Spain don't do them. They do smelly things, they do the savoury tea and things like that. Herbal tea, but they don't really do what I call proper tea. I'm talking about Tetley's, tofu. I suppose I'm not a great liker of tofu, but Yorkshire tea. Even though I don't come from Yorkshire, but the Yorkshire tea's pretty nice. Got a nice taste to it. That's expensive, but I don't mind paying out a little bit for that. But everything else, you can obviously get Spanish equivalents to it. So yeah, it has gone up, Yogi, but not drastically. Okay, I got Gary's asking. Shout out to John from Blue Med coming over on the 4th of December to see some properties. We'll be giving you a wave if we see you, Sean. Blue Med. They're not on campus anymore now. I think they're based down in the ports now. Angela's popped in. Rob, Bonnie is a Jack Russell Terrier, right? Sort of. Yeah, she's. I think what it is. Her mum's a sort of a sausage dog, and her dad was a Jack Russell. So that's where Bonnie's in the middle. She's sort of got longish body, long legs. Yeah. Are there any dog bins for the waste? As I noticed, not many. Good question, Angela. Now, obviously, most of the golf resorts I've been on, you'll see when you go on the walkabouts, you see dog bins. Campusel, I've seen one dog bin. That's actually on the dog park itself. There's no other dog bins about. I don't even think the Condado, if I remember rightly, walking about. They're not. Spain's still a bit behind on things. But even saying that, I mean, where I lived in Child Oakford in Dorset, there was a couple of places where they had dog bins, and if anything, all the dog bins were full up over the top of the bins anyway. The council never got round to emptying out. I think they have special teams for doing dog pooing. Yeah, some places haven't, and a lot of places don't have dog bins. I think maybe in the inner cities, they're probably more up to it. Right, hang on. Here we go. This is right. I'm just checking the quick. So we got back. We're going up to 33 again. That's good. Who? And I've got. I didn't. Oh, no, that's amazing. I haven't got. Have to give me, guys. You have to give me an update on the likes, because I don't get the likes on this network. Right. Well, Jazz, can anyone come along with you when you will go out? Hike. Anyone come along when you all go out on Friday? Group, is it good? As it looks like some good places. So right, I'm deciphering that, Jazz. I think I know what you're on about. Anyway, so Harvey's just said there's a load of country club. There's a load of dog poo. You're right, Harvey. I did see it up the main sort of corridor of the statues. There are dog bins up there. You're right. Yeah, the country club's got a load, haven't they? What? Sorry, take my hand away from my mouth. And my wife's always telling me off about getting your hand away from your mouth. What do you do for work? And what did you do for work? I'm sure you said the army, says Phil. Why are you interested in what I did? So I used to be a parcel man. I used to deliver parcels for let's have a go back to the old days. I used to work. Yeah, I was in the army for a bit. Then I come out, joined Securical. I think Securical started off the parcels on the security side, and then obviously it branched out to day-to-day delivery. And then we got taken over by DHL, and then DHL flogged off to that crappy company that's still going called Yodel. And that's when that's when they decided to make some cutbacks, and they made me redundant. But that made me come to Spain, so I've got to thank Yodel for that. That's one thing. So Harvey's saying I've got 33 in the house. Hang on. 33 in the house. 33 likes, I should say. That's good. Got 36 in the house. What I'll try and do then, when I get to 40, we get another but I've only got 33 at the moment. Oh, even though Angela says, hang on, Harvey, you're saying I got 33, and Angela says I got 30, and Yogi says I got 29. Oh, the walking group, says Paula. Yes, right. So next Friday, next Friday, at Campus O Explorers, that's the group that I run, if you didn't know. We're going up to the Water Wheels, which is about an hour's drive here from Campus O. We sort of go out for the day, we're only going to 2 places. We're going to the Water Wheels, a place called Abram. Probably pronounced it wrong, and then have a bit of a walkabout along the River Segura, and then we're going to end up at a viewpoint looking over the town of Caesar, and having a picnic. So if you're interested, if you go on to if you join my Facebook group and inquire there, I'll add your name to the messenger group, which is the Campus All Explorers group. So hopefully that's got you going. Bring back the Akai, bring back the 3 amigos. Well, unfortunately, one of the amigos is working. So there's just the 2. I'll be honest, I think over the past couple of months, I don't know what it is, but ever since I've had my hip done, I haven't been really going out anywhere other than obviously, on the Campus All Explorers thing, but I haven't been out like I used to go out. Why that is, I don't know. Just haven't been out as much as I like to. Maybe I've got to get back into the system again. There's a time lag, right? So we got 35, we got 40 in the house. That's amazing, right? Sorry, Sean. The wife's always correcting me. Have you? Right. Rob is asking, have I been to Madrid? No, I've been past Madrid. When I've been going up to Bilbao to the boat that goes back to the UK, I've always wanted to go to Madrid, and I think I'm not going to say next year. I think next year I'm quite busy on other things, but I think I will be going up to Madrid because it's like the most central point. And also now the rail networks are getting better and better now. And at the moment, our rail network here, they're still working on it. And I would have to go into probably Murcia or even Alicante to capture the fast train. But yeah, I would love to go to Madrid. Another place I would love to go to is Barcelona. Now, another thing that's starting next year at our Mercia International Airport or Corvera Airport is that they're going to be doing a few more internal flights. That means I might be able to fly to Madrid or fly to Barcelona. Hopefully, probably be better really because it'd be a quicker way of getting there. Getting the train to these places can be bit time consuming because you've got to make connections. Even though they've got the fast trains, you still got to get from one place to another. Whereas the plane, anyway, yeah, there's 2 places I would love to go to. There's loads of places really, but those are quite important. I'm just reading now. Diane, is the drive from Alicante Airport to Campasol fairly straightforward, as it was our first time driving in Spain? Yes, Diane, it is. To be honest, it's such a boring route. I think it's about an hour 20 minutes, I suppose. It's quite a straight road really from Alicante Airport back to Campasol. You go through the heart of Murcia. Yes, but it's a boring. I don't like doing it, but yeah, it's a pretty straightforward route. Really, I think they call it the A7, don't they? What are you right? What you now? So Mark's asking, what you know about the Condado Alhambra? What do I know? Is that what it says? The Condado Invest. I think I know what you're on about, Mark. You're on about what's going on at the Condado. Now, from what I've heard, I've been having a chat with some of the agents lately, because if you notice, I've been doing property videos, which is quite handy. I get a lot of information. Now, that this British company has just taken over the Condado. They're getting the golf course back up to how it should be. And the plans are, like all things, they all say they're going to do, nothing's started yet, but the word is they're going to build a hotel there, football pitches. They're going to get it up to like it is down at La Manga. Because the Condado at one time was the main golf course here in the Murcia region. And obviously the thing that's going on at the moment, a lot of new buildings going on at the Condado. And I did hear that the square, the main shopping area, where all the bars and restaurants are, it's a bit draggy there, I'll be honest. But what they've done, they want to take control of that. They want to spruce that up. They've drained out the pool. So it sounds like they might, don't take my word for it, but it sounds like they are going to do something with that main square because it needs sorting out. Because when we first come here, we used to go to Condado a lot, especially in the evenings. A lot of stuff going on. At the moment, it's a bit dead. It's a bit, you know, but what's going on there is pretty good. But yeah, a lot of work's got to be getting on with. But at the moment, I haven't seen much new stuff going on other than the new buildings going up. And I think they called it the nature reserve, something like that. We've got thinking about changing the name as well, but at the moment it's still called the Condado. Robert said he enjoyed the fast train in Madrid. Love your chats, says Nancy. Well done. I've got 32 in the house again. Not so boring the first time because everything's new. Will you do some more abandoned building videos? Says Akai. Yeah, at the moment, I seem to run out of abandoned places. I go out with a Spanish guy every couple of weeks, and so hopefully this weekend we'll be out exploring some more abandoned places. But at the moment, we've got one place that we have got, me and my mate, is Gaddafi's. Apparently, Gaddafi bought a big mansion down. Obviously, he's dead now, isn't he? But he bought a massive mansion down near Marbella. And we found out where it is, but obviously it's getting in there. But that won't happen until next year. There's a lot of planning's got to go into that because it's a bit of a long drive, and I don't want to go all the way down there only to find out we can't get in. But I know we will get in, but it's just a way of how to get in. But yeah, I haven't given up on the abandoned places, but I just haven't been out. I haven't been out a lot. That's like I said. I think it's just getting back into the mood for it. So next year, hopefully, I'll get back into all that. So looks like Yogi's leaving us. So bye-bye, Yogs. Adios, amigos. Nothing more in the Paramount. Phil, you can safely say the Paramount has died. Unfortunately, we moved over 2015. And apparently, that's when they were going to start to build it. They didn't do nothing, did they? They stuck up a lot of flagpoles. They had a big ceremony, and they laid a plaque, and they did the old silver shovel. And then the guy that was organising it had a massive heart attack because apparently there was a lot of backhanders going on. The land that they bought shouldn't have been bought because it was farming land. But they put in the infrastructure first. That's why you got the Corvair Airport. That was thanks to the Paramount. All the roads around the area, all thanks to the Paramount. The massive car park, if you haven't been there around the Condado, was thanks to the Paramount. But yeah, the Paramount is dead. Never going to happen. I think every now and again, Mercer come up with trying to get some other big, not like Disney, but something similar to that to come here, but nothing at the moment. Where's Golden? Oh yeah, that's it. Steve's asking. Right, there have been a thing now called Extreme Golf, where you only have one club. I'm not into golf, Rob, but no, I can't say I read anything about that here. Maybe it's a new fad that's breaking around the world, but not at the moment. Oh, Barkin has said we got 40 likes, right? So that's good. 40 likes, 33 in the house. What more? Let's have a look at the time. Wow, we're doing well. Oh, I've got to give myself a. Thank you. Right, so how are we doing? I think Villa. Right. Mark is saying I think Villa entering nature golf resort. Could be. I mean, I did see talk about the change in the name, especially for the new buildings they're whacking up at the moment. Do you miss the Three Amigos? Of course, I miss them. But unfortunately, when I saw Steve today in the shop, he's a stressed man. I mean, obviously it's good that they're working really hard, and he is getting out. If you didn't know, Steve does run a cycle group. RV can tell what it's called because it's something like the e-bikes and Merciers. Out and about with Mercier e-biking, probably. Steve, if you're watching, just stick it up. Yeah, he runs a group. I think he was telling me the bike group go out tomorrow. I think it's something to do with the free sports, the free sports community group on D, and he organises the bike trips. And I'm sure he told me he's going out tomorrow. But don't swear on that because I'm useless at retaining information. Right, an Irishman I need to know prices of a pint. Eamon, I'm the worst person to ask about beer. I don't drink it anymore, not unless somebody gives it to me. But I can assure you, it's cheap. I think you're talking a couple euros, if that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure it's a couple euros. It's not. Put it this way, it's not. If you went into a British pub and had a couple beers, you wouldn't have nothing after 50 quid. But here, yeah, you can. That's what a lot of people do. They just sit over at the bars over there all day. I don't, but it's you can go in Allen's shop and you get a couple of cans for €1, or even better, a couple of bottles of wine for €1. Steve, you need to post more videos. He's not here, Phil. He's not here. Does Rendezvous have the same staff, and does the dog group still lurk there in the morning? Steve, they sort of have the same staff. Jane's still on there hanging on in the mornings, and the dog group is a bit down at the moment because it's obviously Christmas time. People are travelling about. I'm always there. Couple of people have gone down with colds, but yeah, the dog group's still hanging on there. Can't wait for Steve and Mandy's vlog with their new business next year. Akai, let's get them settled in first. Yeah, Paula's coming in straight on there. San Miguel 260. I think when you compare that to a large mug of coffee, which is 130, I think. When's the new chippy opening? Do you know? No. The chippy, God, that chippy's been going on since the summer. I think the last rumour that we heard now, it's not going to happen this year now. It's all to do with the licensing, apparently. I mean, that's what we've keep being told. I mean, it's definitely happening, but whenever that chippy opens up, I'll let you know about that because I think it'd be it'd be amazing because it's been so long. I've never known a place that's taken so long to open up. How much for fish and chips on Campbell says Akai? I think last week we had takeaways from Cats, and I'm sure it was $6.50. We had a small cod and chips. That's $6.50 each, obviously. And to be honest, the small cod fills the plate. It's that big, isn't it? Eh? That's about. It fills the plate. $6.50. I mean, we had Sunday dinner from Tails takeaway with gravy. Not forgetting that was $6.50. Big plate, all the stuff. There you do it. Right. Paula likes to drink pink gin, €3. And to be honest, they don't give you. They're not short on giving you the old spirits. They're like pour it in. Don't worry about measuring it. Nice to hear from you daily, says Gaz. you can get. Yes, that's very true, Rob. You can get beer in McDonald's. Yeah, and it's cool. Right, Mark, you have to start a happy hour on a Saturday evening, chat. We have to see on that, Mark. It's how it goes on YouTube. Right, that's great. Said Mark, oh, great idea, is it? Good idea. Good vibes. Right, here we go. Says Rob, 2 small pieces of fish and chips. Take out €15. I don't know where you went for that, but I think you can get it a little bit cheaper than that, Rob. Which would you say is the best sector on campus, Al? I'm going to say where I live, and I'm going to say, I mean, they're all good, Akai. That's what I've got to say. I've got to be diplomatic and say they're all just as good. But for me, going out my front door into Alan's shop within a minute, I can't complain. Obviously, if I wanted a drink, it'd be a minute as well. So, where can I say other than A? A or B or even C or D? So, we've got 34 in the houses. Can we have an update on the lights, please? That'd be interesting. Neil said they're all just as bad as well. That's very nice of you, Neil. 47. 40. Hang on. I've got to do one for that. So that means I'm only 3 short of 50. Give myself a down. So it's working pretty well, I must say, because I thought, I'm going to be on here and I'll be lost for questions because I've got, like I said, I've got my folder here of questions that I've done back in 2022. What I could do, no, you just be bored with that. If I said, oh, you can buy me a coffee, it's in the description, there's a link in the description below. Or you could have a go at Lobster or Currencies Direct, or even better now, because I've got another one, UPSTICKS. So what we got here, 48 likes, so we're only 2 away from 50. That's it, we only need one more and you're going to get the special blast. Any more news on the hotel in Halhora? Phil, what news? No. Phil, God, that hotel has been so long in the doing anything. I think the last time I heard about that hotel was a couple of years back when it was on about turning it into granny flats, but they wanted you to like a timeshare sort of thing. Obviously, that fell on deaf ears. Now, I mean, why build a hotel there? God knows, but nothing on there. Right, I've just missed a couple of questions there. What are the flags behind you, says Rob? Right, they're not flags, but they do look like flags. So that one there, what it is, they've got a thing here. When they have these festivals here in Spain, they always have a scarf. They put these scarves on and they have a t-shirt. So that one there was the Bolwavo Sardine Festival, and this one was the horse event in oh god, it's I can't even pronounce that one. I can see it in my head. It's it's what they do. They run horses through the streets. Amazing event. It's the first time I went there this year. Amazing. Watching these horses run up through the streets. Everybody's all packed in as well. And some dumbass, it was me really. An ASSSA, before I had my hip done, I was hobbling up the street trying to get a better view, and all these Spanish people was blah 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 blah. They're saying, "Get out of the way, you old man," because there's a horse coming up through. So that's what they are. These are like necktie scarves. So I thought I'd start making a collection of necktie scarves, but also I can go to the events and blend in with the locals. Right. So I think Skillet's asking, each sector is good as the people that. Very true, Skillet. Very true. Paula, Echo, depends what you want, your money. If you have enough to spend out and compromise, obviously the biggest, nicest houses are on A and B, near everything. That's what I mean. It's all about being near everything. But some people don't like that, do they? Some people like being away from it all. Uh, they are all collapsing slowly, regardless of. Neil was saying they all collapsing. Oh, he's another pillock. We always get the pillocks. He must be. He's got to be. He's got to be a troll. We love the trolls, don't we? Right. Anyway, let's get on with it. Amsterdam now four minus degrees. Ah, Mark, 4 minus. That's even worse. I thought you'd say about 4, but -4. Skillet is saying, oh man, for that. And I've just been heard it's over 51 now, and we've got 35 in the house. That's pretty good. Woo! 51. Wow, 51. Well done, Barkin. Akai, you need a question and answer with you and Harvey and Steve, the three amigos. I'll see if I can sort something out for that. I'll see how this goes, because the other thing I was a little bit concerned about, it came up about 10 minutes saying it wasn't recording. So I've got to make sure it's recorded onto YouTube, or else it'd be a bit pointless. Because unfortunately, some people said they couldn't get on tonight because obviously the other things got to go out down the town. Christmas is upon us as well, isn't it? Unfortunately. Right. Why is your underbuild so tall? Any special reason, says Steve. I don't know, Steve. Steve's just the way it is, isn't it? I think what it is because we're on a bit of a slope, and obviously built the main part of the bit on. Because don't forget, in Spain, officially, all houses are built on stilts now because we're in an earthquake area. And luckily, where our house is built, even though it doesn't seem high up where the shops are, down here, and that's why our basement. I mean, we could put another floor in if we wanted to, but you'll find a lot of places haven't got that. Some places haven't even got a basement at all, and some people dig theirs out, which they shouldn't do because then it affects the struts. Right. What we got here? What we got? I expect he's still around, Phil. Right. Akai says, are underbuilds prone to flooding? Well, obviously they are. Yeah, that's very true. When I first got here, what I did notice was a lot of the properties on D and C have got, when you go into their basements, they've got pumps, but we haven't got a pump. And I think if you've been watching my videos over the years, when we first moved in, obviously when we first got it, this was just a bare shell. It had a concrete floor. It was all, just concrete. And obviously we've had the builders in, and we've had little by little, we've had it sealed. So hopefully, with the last rain that we've had, I think it was the beginning of the year, we didn't get nothing. We get no leaks. Some places, yeah. I think some of the places are quads, like 4 houses built together, and sometimes it will come in from next doors underbuild. So yeah, if you get in the basement, make sure when you go in there, when you're checking it out, have a good sniff, because that's usually the first sign you're going to see. Or you might even get, if you're lucky, like the lines, where the damp gets in. But thankfully, we've sorted ours out. And also, the other thing we've done around the property itself is we've got rid of all the dirt and soil, and we've just concreted it, and we're tiling it. So when it rains, because when it rains here, it rains really heavy, and sometimes it can go on for 2 or 3 days, and it's obviously that 2 or 3 days where the rains, it's like a sponge of stuff. It's like a blooming clay, and it can come up underneath, so it comes up under the floor. But touch wood, we've been lucky. But I know some places it's been bad. Yeah, some it's always worth checking when you're looking at property that's got underbuilds. Right, the house you presented today, and thank you very much, Barkin, you're a top man. PG tips in the States for 80 is only, the net says, $4. So that's about what? About €3, isn't it? PG tips. The only place that we can get PG tips from is the Tesco place. Oh God, it's not called Tesco's, obviously. And we used to get our tea bags from there. We haven't been down there for a long time. Certainly, you'll definitely certainly and definitely not a troll or a pillock. Just working on facts on Cancellation. Just look around and watch your YouTube. Look around and watch. All right, yeah. Pity you don't live here, really, isn't it? Anyway, trolly, we don't mind. All right, just need a bit of polyfiller. need a lot of polyfiller. Do you get snow on campus? Says Akai. Now, I think I've been here about a year, so it's got to be 2016. It snowed, which I couldn't believe. We do get snow. I mean, obviously, not far from here, we got the Sierra Spooner. Yeah, and you get snow on there because why we got the snow wells, even though the snow up there only lasts for a couple of days. But we did get snow here once, but usually we don't get snow here. The Sierra Nevada, which is down near Granada, which is to me weird because it's further down near Malaga way. Now, obviously, they've had snow for the past month. So it's the main ski resort here in Spain. And obviously, that area of Granada gets pretty cold, which is bizarre because obviously it's lovely and warm here. You go down to Granada, it gets a bit cold, obviously because it's to do with the how high it is. And then as you go down towards Malaga, you get that lovely sort of tropical heat. Right, let's see if I can. Okay, that's all right. I'm just right. That's it. Just thought I'd put up there because you do get some pellets. Right, bet you a fiver. Right, Yorkshire tea in Peppo is if you have one. Peppo. Andrew says Peppo. Pepco. Never. No, probably ain't got that here. Then we got a place called oh God, something like Costo. We got Costo, but they won't sell English tea. Funny enough, Consum sells English tea. I do love it. Oh, Roden. Oh, that's the place that's falling down, isn't it? That's the place where you get all the floods. Because that's near that what's that place called? La Manga Way. Yeah. Yeah. So how we doing anyway? I got 33 in the house. I've got do you have a McDonald's, Akai says? God, do we? When I first come here to Spain, obviously, because you probably know if you watch my videos, I'm a big McDonald's fan. Wherever I go in the world, be it Hong Kong or other places like Italy, McDonald's. Because the only reason I like McDonald's, you know what you're eating. It's the same. And I think we was when Italy during the August time. God, it was so hot. Going in a McDonald's, aircon. Lovely. And they make I don't care what people say, they make a fantastic. Maybe the burgers are probably not 100%, I mean, I love the burgers, but the coffee, I just love the coffee. Pepco, Pepco, says Angela. I just love you. You're just amazing. You're just making yourself right pillock, mate. Um, yeah, obviously, yeah, yeah. I mean, now obviously down in the Port of Mavron, we've got KFC, Burger King. Burger King seems to obviously be the main thing in Spain. McDonald's, and then you got all the other places now like Lorca, Cartagena, obviously all the main McDonald's is whacking out everywhere now. And another good thing about McDonald's, and I think KFC, they do like a cheaper version, which is pretty handy, really. Um, yeah, I know. Yep, good Kit Kat. Right, so coming up to my, I've got 10 more minutes to go. I've got 33 in the house, which is pretty good. So hopefully I will be back next Friday, and yeah, I can't see why not. I should be back next Friday at 9 p.m. I mean, I'll let you know on the daily vlogs. Obviously, we've got the weekend coming up. Don't forget, it's the Free Sticker Sunday, and I'm thinking I might actually do 2 stickers because it seems like the car bumper sticker, nobody likes it. So I think what I might do is have a bit of a clear out, and I'll do the two together, the original and the car bumper sticker together. So that'll be happening on Sunday, on the Free Sticker Sunday. Not really sure what time I'll do that, but I'll let you know more about that tomorrow. Does Campusole have vets? Yes. No, I mean, one thing about Campusole, well, where a lot of places don't have nothing, and I'm on about a lot of the golf resorts, they just usually have a spa supermarket and a couple of bars and that. Whereas Campusole is pretty self-sufficient. And on vets, we got 2 main vets, one on A and one on B. And obviously, what's pretty good as well here in Spain is they're pretty good on their animals. We've had Bonnie, I think she got bitten one evening on a Sunday it was, and the vets on campus obviously shut, especially at weekends. But they got like an emergency number, and you can go down to the port, and there's somebody always there at the vets. I'm not too sure about Happy Vets, but the vets that we use, can't even think of the name of it. They just opened up, took Bonnie in, had her in there for a couple of days. And another thing, obviously, also not so concerning, is the vet bills. You know, they're pretty well priced. So yeah. So don't forget. So here we go. Does Cap? Yeah, right. Don't forget that happy hour we love to see. I don't. Well, think about the happy hour. Friday's good because I don't have to work on Friday, says Rob. Well, that's good then. I wonder why you was doing that, Rob, because it's midday in US, Rob, isn't it? Wow, calm down, Sean. That bumper sticker needs trimming. Yeah, see what it is, it is a round, it's sort of an oblong shape, but it looks square because obviously they can't cut it out. So maybe that's why it's putting people off. I don't know. Anyway, I thought what I'd do. Everybody seems to like the original stickers, so I thought Sunday I'll give away 2 stickers. So yeah, just be warned, eh? You have a bumper sticker if you got any. No, no, it's not going spare. You're gonna have to go in for the Sunday thing. I'm not giving away. Not going to do it for nothing. But yeah, I am doing it for nothing. Obviously, our pool's expensive to maintain, says Akai. Um, they can be, I suppose. I mean, it is a lot. We pay a pool bloke, and obviously the pool cleaners will. It all depends on the size of your pool. I think we got like a standard size pool, and our pool bloke charges us like €53 a month. Obviously, you can do it. I think I forgot who it was now. I was asking about the pool video. You can do it yourself. I mean, it's not that difficult really. Even though I got the wife to do it. Obviously, running the pump. I think since we've been here, we've had to have 2 new pumps put in because don't forget those pumps are going, especially in the summertime, quite a lot. And obviously, you got electric on top, so they can be expensive. Yeah. I mean, and also I don't tend to go in the pool much. I mean, I went in the pool this year a lot for nearly 2 months, mainly because I wanted to get my hip sorted, and the exercise did it really well. But yeah, I mean, I'm quite happy paying that sort of money. I mean, it is a luxury. That's what I can say. And I would say, in another sense, having a villa here without a pool, it looks a bit empty. But maybe I've seen a lot of people, some of the properties I've been looking at lately have got hot tubs, and some of those hot tubs look amazing because they're like, just jacuzzi and all those bubbly things. And I wouldn't know the cost of running one of them because obviously they rely on hot water, don't they? It'd be interesting with putting it on here if they put it below in the comments. How much is it? Is there a cost to running a jacuzzi? I'm in a hot tub. Right, we're getting near the end now, and right. Barkin's asking. Looks like you need to bother Sean a bit more. do you sell? No, not yet, Steve. It gets a little bit complicated, especially on here. But something I am thinking about, Steve. I'll let you know. Bumper sticker only fits left-hand drive cars. Possible. I don't think it really matters really, but it's good thinking. Adios, right, top man. Better watching. Top man better than watching the crap TV. Yeah, top man, Phil. First prize for 1 sticker, second prize. No, Gary. I'm just going to give away 2 at the same time. I'll have a clear out then. Have you seen any deadly caterpillars? Not yet, because they don't usually come into about January, February, but because it has been a bit warm, there's a possibility we might start seeing the caterpillars. He's on about the processionary caterpillars. They make nests up in the pine trees, and they're pretty deadly. They kill a dog, and they're not that particular on humans really, but they are amazing to see because they just follow each other all over the place. But they are a pain. But the council do try and come around and spray the trees to kill the little blighters, but no sightings yet. Barkin's saying we got 56 likes, so I've got to end broadcast. Right, I see I've got a warning thing coming up on the screen there, so I'm going to blast for the likes. Okay, I think the other thing is, see, because I'm using this because it's a free site. And I've used it before. Obviously, they're also changing the rules all the time now. But I think I'm still all right. I will check later on the YouTube because obviously it's nothing to do with YouTube. It just sends a link to YouTube. 57 now. I've got to go another one then. So that means we're only 3 off. Face blue, wide eyes. Gaz says. Because Rob's doing a bit of Hester Lego. Yeah. But all right, we got about a minute left to go. So we got 57 likes, which is good. 31 in the house. That's even amazing. I think we got as much as 40 in the end. 58. It's going up. So 2 more to go, and then that'll make me fine. That will be. New bar should be opening on the Hacienda del Alimo next week. RVs. Right, says Phil. Okay, that's interesting though, because I think the place you're on about is it the Spanish Village, Phil? Is that right? Because I know in the square there was a couple like empty units. Paul is saying fab. It's all right, Phil. What I'm doing, I'm hanging on to 60, 60 lights. So if we got 58, old it bar. Okay. I didn't know the old it bar. I knew the Spaniards bar. So are we going to get to 60 likes? That's what I want to know. Right, okay. I think we're not going to get to 60 likes. We got 58. I think the last time I looked at it. So IT bar, says Phil. Right. I have to check that out because I did say a while back I won't be doing any more of the golf resorts, but I think I might check out some of the golf resorts now. It's interesting to see how they're getting on. Anyway, like number doesn't update on YouTube. Right. That's what it is, isn't it? Anyway, okay. So, guys, hope you enjoyed tonight. It's a bit unplanned, unfortunately, but it went well. That's the main thing. So, I think I'll be back next Friday, but I'll let you know in the week. So, yeah, adios, amigos. I'll catch you next time. Well, I'll catch you tomorrow, obviously, but not on this. Anyway, adios.